Earley, how are you?
Good morning, sir.
Welcome on board. How are you
Thank you
this
very
morning? Good
much.
to see you. Good to see
Good.
you. Neo Ireland, Social Enterprises Neo Ireland Empowering Change.
Yes.
Eve Earley, what's that all about?
Well, my own practice would be career and small business development, empowering change. And I was encouraged, and I have to say I had a lot of help from the folks at WIN, Stephen McClellan, in setting up a social enterprise to bring the idea of empowering change to a wider community. And so it was founded about 3 years ago. And it's an umbrella. It's not about what we do, but what we hope to literally empower other people to do. So if you have a project that you think might emerge ultimately as something that would be good for the community, rather than spending your energy setting up the actual business, we'll operate as the umbrella.
Because you see, it's not everyone who has the vision isn't the person who can do the rough sod turning spade work on the ground.
Right.
And if you free them up to do that, off they go and they can develop the premise and the whole notion, the whole ethos of what they're trying to achieve.
And that was the theory. But I think folks were suspect in a way, or, why? Why would you do this? And slowly but surely.
I've defined immediately why, because I'm sticking the label to myself. I'm the world's worst businessman, but I can do nice enough things in my writing and in my broadcasting and my program making. So I know how effective and how wonderful your service would be.
Yeah, so we're getting there. And the thing that I have to say I'm most proud of is we've managed to attract a young man who's coordinated a coder dojo for a Saturday morning. Right now we have 6 sessions scheduled between January and March, every other week. And we've been at capacity. We've had to turn people away.
Wow.
So we've established that there's a demand.
Where is it happening?
It's happening in our space on the corner of Sugar House Quay and Sugar Island.
Are you on the first floor there?
First floor.
Yeah, you're upstairs.
Upstairs, yes.
Yeah.
First, second, third floor. Irish and American don't work so well. I know I'm walking up 3 flights of stairs, so folks, I'm on the 3rd floor, but I'm told it's the second.
It will do you absolutely fine. And our good friends at the Newry Democrat always take an interest in what you're doing. And very shortly we'll be taking a break to hear of today's Newry Democrat. But for the moment we'll keep going and keep talking about the project. So when the Saturday morning sessions that are booked out over at Sugar House Quay, what happens at them?
Well, I am not technically competent to tell you exactly what's going on, but I know this week they were programming in Minecraft with Python. And essentially, Minecraft is Legos electronically. And an awful lot of the kids are familiar enough with how to play with it. And essentially, we're just taking the toy and taking it to the next level. And I know I'm dating myself when I say this, but it reminds me of erector sets when I was a kid. I don't know if that's what you call them here.
We had Meccano at this part of the world, where we stitched together and bolted it all together. I too am dating myself. I don't mind.
But that piece really was what inspired a generation of engineers.
Yes, it did.
And the engineering now is just called software engineering. And it's digital, and it's just a different language.
And it's youthful. It's babies. You know.
One of the
I have seen on the train going to Dublin, babies sitting in prams, their mummies, and their baby is doing this. You know, what's that about, for goodness sake?
Well, the joy for me one time was watching a mom hand a 4-year-old the iPhone to keep him quiet.
Yes.
And I said, he's in the App Store, meaning he was like buying them. He knows how to download only the ones that are free. So, anyway.
So is the future that what I want to do is hold the thought about the future in Newry, whether it's digital or not. And that's what we'll come back to presently, after we've heard from the Democrat. Is the future in Newry digital? And what can you do to shepherd people through the gates of the fold that says welcome to be empowered? That's the way.
Exactly.
Andrew.
Destination Newry.